Hello everybody. Yeah, this is MC. Wow, I know I've been late, real busy. The MC Recovery and Relapse Show. Remember to subscribe to the channel on one of these sides. I just want to sum up a short video just on the sex inventory. Thinking about doing the step 5 because that's basically just reading everything that you wrote in inventory. So just to sum up sex, on page 70 of the textbook of Alcoholics Anonymous and all the fellowship halls, especially if you have a sponsor. Let's open this up first with this serenity. God, grant me the serenity to accept the thing I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Amen. So you know, or you can start with the step prayer. So, practically in the middle of page 70, it says, to sum up about sex, we earnestly pray for the right idea, for guidance in each questionable situation. For sanity and for the strength to do the right thing. If sex is very troublesome, we throw ourselves the harder into helping others. So we throw ourselves. What that does is like, that treats the spirit side of the circle and triangle I spoke of earlier. In other words, we throw ourselves into helping others and being of service and getting out of ourselves and become troublesome. Early on in the other pre-video with me wearing that brown hat, I read some information where it said you might have to go through something like a therapist of some sort or something like that. So we throw ourselves to helping others. We think of their needs and work for them. This takes us out of ourselves. It's quiet and imperious urges when to yield would mean headache. So it removes. So it seems to like that by getting out of yourself, those urges allow you to yield. Like driving in a car, yield right. It allows you to sway and lean. If we have been thorough about our personal inventory, we have written down a lot. We have listed and analyzed our resentments. We have begun to comprehend their frugality and their fatality. We have commenced to see their terrible destructiveness. Everything I spoke on step 4 had a lot of terrible and destructive behaviors, attitudes, and actions. You saw all throughout the inventory I was acting and being destructive on substances and chemicals and beer, and not on substances. I was doing everything like it explains in Bill's story. I was acting and behaving and, moving in a way like Bill. Even though Bill W. was on Wall Street, my Wall Street was in South Central. So, in Venice Beach and stuff like that. So, literally, we have commenced to see their terrible destructive. We have begun to learn tolerance, patience, and goodwill towards all men, even our enemies. For we look on them as sick people. We even look at our enemy as sick people. So we're starting to comprehend. We were sick, toxic and stuff. So I can't run around town thinking everybody that I'm better than everybody because I done went through 12 steps, church, or whatsoever. I may have to hear other people out. And that's like in the other trainings and stuff, or the other stuff I have for y'all. Like the emotional CPR. Maybe we're going to talk on that next. Do a quick short on that or something. So we have begun the tolerance, patience, and goodwill towards all men, even our enemies. For we look on them as sick people. We have listed the people we have hurt by our conduct, and we are willing to straighten out the past if we can. In this text, you read again and again that faith did for us what we could not do for ourselves. So that's what it says. It say in this book, it says, you read, but I said text. That's why people need a sponsor when they're going through the work. Again and again, that faith did for us what we could not do for ourselves. We hope you are convinced now that God can remove whatever self-will has blocked you off from Him. That's what resentment does. Sex and fear does. It blocks you off, out of the sunlight of the Spirit, of God's presence. I'm blocked by selfishness and self-centeredness and a whole lot of resentment and spoils that's going on within my life when I'm on drugs or off drugs. So, or alcohol and all of that stuff. If you have already made a decision and an inventory of your grosser handicaps, weaknesses, in other words, it's saying when they say handicap, you have made a good beginning. That being so that you have swallowed and digested some big chunks of truth about yourself. So after reading about this, to sponsor or, clergy member of someone or someone that comprehends what the first 4 steps in the writing does. And then they can be able to look at you with no judgment and give you some ideals and some push to let you know you don't have to beat yourself up no more. You can look the world into the eyes and just know that, at that moment it's time to go forward. And what has been done in the past is no more elegant. So when I read all of the steps, the first column, second column, third column, the fear column, it took like 8 to 9 hours. Then I had to go somewhere and meditate. But after I did that meditation for an hour, 30 minutes or something, and when I got up, I felt lighter. I mean, I must have read like close to 6 or 7 resentments in all that writing, all that ink. So with that, I would like to say I'm gonna get back with you. I'm hoping to do a video real quick. My other channel is gonna be MC Recovery Reaction Commentaries and commentary reaction, MC Recovery Commentary Reaction to what's ever going on in the news surrounding wellness, recovery, and relapse. And with that, I'd like to say, and more, keep coming back.